Hey guys, it's Ballet Post here, and so I'm back with another point video today, and I want to talk about progression, like how to gain a kind of technique or a skill really quickly, and it's basically all in the mind. You can't go from not knowing anything about point to doing jumping on passe. You can't just do those kind of things because it takes time or you have to push yourself a little bit. So I'm going to talk to you about how to um, set your mind on a skill and slowly progress to do it. And it's actually quite simple. Doing things like that, you just have to think about it. Like if you want to do a pirouette on point, for instance, you want to do a pirouette. What you can do first is put on your point shoes, go on the bar, and hold passe. Just practice on holding, and you just practice this skill again and again and again and again. As soon as you feel like you have like a bit of balance on point, then you can go to holding the bar and slowly kind of twisting your body and pushing up. So you can start this side and you can push up on point while holding the bar. Not doing a turn, just pushing from fourth position, which is a little bit harder than pushing from fifth position because fifth, your feet are closed, you just shove up, but fourth is a little harder because you gotta lean into it. So fourth position is harder to get up from. So what you can try and do is maybe first learn how to get up on fifth position. Maybe that'll ease everything a little bit. And then start going into fourth, holding the bar. Hold the bar, go into fourth, and push up on point. Try not to, in the beginning, you can maybe grab the bar really hard and then push up on point. And then slowly you can just rest your hands on the bar and push up on point. And then later on, you can just put your hands in front of you and stand in front of the bar just in case you feel like you're going to fall so you can grab onto the bar. And then you can start doing it in center, just pushing up onto fourth. And then you can add the kind of turning part to it. And then you push up and you have to use your arms. So you can practice doing easier turns with your arms and then try it on point. It's like the thought of progression. Like sometimes people just jump into it, but the thing is like if you do it slowly, it'll make everything better and you'll do it right. Like you're not going to gain the habit of doing something wrong. So if you want to do your first anything really, you have to start small and go big because it's really different. Like points is different. So if you want to learn how to do a fauteuil or something like that, then you can practice doing regular pirouettes. Just do pirouette, do one pirouette, do another pirouette, just keep doing pirouettes. And then slowly just try and add it in. See how far you can get. Like just try a little and see, okay, well, this is wrong, this is wrong. And then hold the bar and then just try taking your feet into passe and then doing the technique of the voette without doing the turn. And then you start doing the turn and then everything becomes easier. Like when you get the technique in mind, it's easier to do the actual thing. And that's like the problem. Like in my class, I can't do some things on point. So while the other people are doing it, I go into the corner and I stand and I do using the bar. I do it a little farther from the bar, and then when it's time for me to try it, I don't make a big fool of myself, and I don't get injured either. Like I do at least a something more or less correct compared to what I would have done in the beginning, in like the first place. So it is important to start small so you don't get hurt, so you feel more confident about your dancing and more confident about the move and your technique, and to also just get it right the first time. You don't want to develop a habit of doing something wrong in technique because that's something that is the worst thing you can do. If you get a habit in turning in your feet and you're doing ballet, from the beginning, if nobody corrected you on that, you're going to keep doing it, and every single class you have to remind yourself to push it open. So it's easier to get the technique down, so there's one less thing to think about. You have it on, it's your habit to do it correctly. All you have to think about is the rest of it. See, for example, like when pointing your feet has become a habit, you don't have to think about it. You're already doing it. So then you can go into more of the technique aspect of it, deeper into it. So it's the same thing with everything like flexibility. If you want to do a split, you don't just push down to a split, you do it very carefully. And those things are like something that I found very successful. I know like this seems like a pointless video, but honestly, like, I didn't think of this until like recently. If it's a good idea, because I realized that that's what I always did, but I never recognized it. And I think some people, when they try to do a turn or try something new on point, they go into center and they're like, okay, right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just push like that. But the thing is if you don't exactly know what to do, like perfectly, the technique of it, if you don't know the technique, how are you gonna actually do it? So I think it's important to do that. So these things are, you know, blocks that we're standing on our toes, which is not even natural when it's supposed to be. So we're not just gonna get things right away. We have to practice real slowly to not get hurt. And yeah, so some good news is I'm gonna be doing a little mini kind of photo shoot kind of thing for my birthday. With my pointe shoes outside, I'm gonna be doing something, and my friends are gonna take pictures because my friend is doing a project for her photography class, and then she has to kind of compile a bit of her works. And she said that she wanted something dance related because she thought it'd be very nice. So we're gonna be doing that, and then I think I might post them on my Twitter, which is Ballet Posts. I might just post them on YouTube too. I might just put them together, and I'm probably doing them this weekend or next weekend. I'm not exactly sure when, but I will get to that as soon as I can, and then hopefully they come out good because I'm not very photogenic. So we'll see how that turns out. All right, guys. I really appreciate you watching. You can leave a comment, leave a like, anything like that. And okay, guys. Thanks. Bye.